Yo, 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 welcome guys, welcome. How's everyone doing? Let me just turn that down a little bit. Nice. How's everyone doing? Let me just share my screen really quickly in a second. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's good. Let's have a look at what we're seeing here. Yeah, I hope everyone's good, guys. Let me share my screen with y'all. Oh, let me get off that really quickly. Got the YouTube. There we go. Here we go. Community chats up. Nice. Right, we're good. We're good. Right, let me just let me share this. Right, we're good. What? Why is it? One sec, guys. One sec. Let me sort this out. It's decided not to. It's decided to stop working, unfortunately. Great stuff. One sec, guys. Bear with me. I will get there. Let me check the chat really quickly. Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome. Hello. Living the dream. Yeah, living the dream. Why my OBS has just decided not to fail working now. Which, thank you very much. So it's not sharing my screen. Hangfire. I really don't know why it's doing this. Right, let me restart this. I might need to restart OBS. My streaming software. One sec, guys. I don't know why it's doing this. It literally had no problems. What a nightmare. Right, let me put that back. Literally, it was working. You could see my screen and then nothing. Right, let me restart this. Great way to start the day, I'll tell you that. Right, window to capture. It's just not capturing it. What is it doing? What are you doing, big lad? What are you doing to me? Oh, there we go. You see it pick it up then? It just doesn't want to pick it up properly. It picked it up and then just didn't. What is going on? Nightmare. Let me X out of this. Maybe that'll work. Go. What are you doing, big lad? Oh, I might need to restart OBS, guys, and restart the stream. Yeah, I think I'll need to restart the stream, guys. If in doubt, restart. Yeah, I'll restart, guys. Guys, I'm sorry. We've got 20 people in here, and my OBS has just decided to start playing up. We've got 20 in here, guys. So make sure, just literally, I'll restart OBS. Come back. I want to see everybody here. We've literally just jumped on and crushed it as well, and it's annoying. But I promise you a banger trade if you come back. So let me restart this, get this up and running, and I'll post it in the free Telegram. All right, guys. Give me 2 minutes. But yeah, in a bit. Give us 2 minutes, guys. I have a friend that's super hairy on money. Right, guys. I have a friend that's super hairy on money. Right, guys. Yo, guys, we're back. Right, guys, we're back. Yes, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see if everyone gets back then. Super strange. Literally, my screen, as soon as I clicked off the YouTube thing, it just went black. It just went full on dark. I have no idea what happened then, but we move. Hope everyone's good. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I apologize for that. I do apologize for that, but like I say, we move. I'm in buys, 30-15. Yeah, let's have a look in a second, Alex. Hope everyone's good. Ready to crush the day. Let me just move this out of the way. Dun, 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 dun. Right, we're ready to go, guys. We're ready to go. Got any questions, guys? Get them in the chat. Welcome to everyone. We've got 21 people in right now. Nice. Good to see. Yo, Real D Bono. How's it going, bro? Welcome. Am I feeling back to normal? Yeah, all good now. I feel 90%. 90% all good, mate. Thanks for asking. Ready to crush it today anyway. Let me get that out of the way. And sound. Right, that's out of the way. Good stuff, guys. Ready to go. Let's break this market down in a second. Yeah, sorry for those who tuned in then. My screen just went blank. There'll be a moment in time where there's nothing there because I had to end the stream for a minute. But yeah, all good. No worries. Cheers, Brian. Real D Bono, how's it going? I'm good, thanks. How are you, mate? Is it Bando? Is that Bando, mate? Oh, I've just had to reset everything. First time that's happened. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a strange one, really. That's the thing. I don't know what to do when that happened because I've got no preparation for it. I literally had no preparation what to do. I was just literally live there trying to sort the problem out with you, which is annoying. But it is what it is. So let's break gold down in a second, guys. Let me have a look at these questions before we start. I'm still waiting for price to come down to the lower liquidity. Yeah, potentially. I'm looking at that too. If I'm going to be watching sells on gold, I'm going to be looking to sell down into this trend line here. Okay. So if we do get some shorts on gold, probably below this level now. Let's have a look at 30. Yeah, probably below this level. I will be looking for sells. 30-minute flips here are clean, but if you're looking for 30-minute flips, and the reason 30 flips are clean is because look, you've got your liquidity grab, you've got your closing below some levels. The problem with trying to short now is you've got like a 35 tick stop loss, which for me it's just too much. So what I'm going to be doing personally is looking for closes below this level here, and then I'll be looking for shorts down. Okay. Yeah, I'm Bando, bro. I'm back here. Nice, TG. How's it going, mate? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome, mate. I'm glad that it's working. I didn't want to miss another day of streaming. Guys, the reason I wasn't streaming yesterday is because I was sick over the weekend, so I had a day off, but we're back all good today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break gold down properly for everybody in a second. We've got 25 here. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Like I say, drop a follow, drop a subscribe, drop a like. If you're new, drop a comment. Welcome to the stream, as always. And we'll get cracking in a second. Dun, dun, dun. Good to see everybody here as well, though. But yeah, so what I'm waiting for on gold is if we just look at the daily time frame, well, we can have a look at the daily together, actually. If we look at what the daily time frame's actually doing, you can see that we've got, look at this daily candle, just a quick daily analysis. Look at yesterday's daily candle and this daily candle. This daily candle is trading within yesterday's volume. So you can already say today's volume's not as large. However, we have a cleaner move personally than yesterday. But like I say, yeah, that's what I'd say. I'd say the daily today is just not much volume, but we've got, we've got 8 hours before that daily closes, so I wouldn't be too bothered about that. Not really much to look at the daily. Weekly, very bullish on the weekly, obviously on gold. Could you flip from this bearish candle back to bullish into some highs? You've got like 350 ticks there. Absolutely. If gold's really bullish and it's going to continue higher, if this weekly starts to flip, you could see gold push up. But like I say, we don't really need to look at the higher time frames here on gold. When we're trying to catch 30 to 40 ticks in our session, you don't really need to understand what the trend is. Just trade what you see at the time. But yeah, you can see gold creating these, like I say, lower lows, but it's overall bullish. I'm not really looking to try and overcomplicate the market here. It's just pointless. A lot of people will be trying to overcomplicate gold. They'll be saying, oh, we broke structure, we're retesting, we're going to have this huge push down. When realistically, just look at gold. Gold's very bullish. Gold's very bullish overall. So just be open to both sides as much as possible. And that's absolutely fine. In terms of the hourly, again, there's not really much to look at. We are, like I say, breaking structure, but we've got liquidity at both sides. When you've got liquidity at both sides of the market, you can trade into either. You can trade either direction. You can take your longs into your liquidity. You can take shorts into your liquidity. You don't need to be, you don't need to have a bias just on longs, because you could pull back 30, 40 ticks before pushing up 100 ticks, and you can catch both sides that way. All right. Yeah. Welcome, Dean. How's it going, bro? Welcome, mate. The daily has got a few laws to take, as Anton has said, or Arthur, Anton. You've got some daily laws here that could get taken, so they're good targets. They're definitely good targets for sells if we do start closing below some levels. So yeah, it's good to see that you've got liquidity at both sides on gold. So if you start closing below your range, you can look for buys. If you close below your range, you can look for sells. So it's always good to see where your liquidity is, and I'm going to break that down now on this 30-minute time frame, because that's where my range is really. Okay. So right now on gold, the range that I've got coming into this session now, coming into the US session now, is buys back above here. I'm not going to be looking to do anything until we get back above this level. You can see that on every time frame, every time we've come into this sort of level, look, acting as support, acting as resistance, acting as support here again. Get back above here, you've got clearance into them highs. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be looking at on gold for buys. If we can get back above here, you know, even on this hourly, if this hourly can flip bullish, and get back above this level, I'm gonna be taking buys. I'm going to be taking buys into this sort of trend line area. You can see you've got some trend line there. If we get a nice strong close on this hourly, back above this level, I can take a nice long. Let's say we close here. You know, we've got like 50 ticks and then 100 ticks into them highs. So I'm going to be open to that. But I need to get a closure back above this level yet, okay? In terms of sells, I've just gone over my sell level. You could have had sells if this green candle flipped bearish, but it's not done. And it's rejected this level here. So that is my range. It's a 50 tick range. That is what I'm using. Okay, coming into this session, that's the range I've got. Buys above, sells below. And you've got clear liquidity at both sides right now. You can see you can trade longs if we break above into the trend line here. And if you break and close below, you can sell into this trend line. So we've got clear liquidity at both sides here, which is insane to see. It's very good when you've got a clear range and clear liquidity. That's exactly what you want on gold. Sometimes the liquidity isn't as clear, and sometimes the range isn't clear, but you can deal with that. But when it's nice clean range, nice trading into your liquidity, it's absolutely fine. Giving out too many gems. Keep it for the community. Yeah. I give my analysis, what I'm looking for on the session as always. But entries, the entry types that we have in the community, the 3 entries, I don't break them down too much here. But yeah, look at that beautiful liquidity. And I don't look at this. To me, this is messy. I like to keep my charts as clean as possible. So what I'll do is I'll just delete that, because I don't like a big line going all through my chart. And I'll just have the first liquidity target here. Okay. And it's the same for here. I'll delete that because I don't want a big line going through my chart, even though it's a trend line and it's super clean, but whatever. And I'll just have that. So that is how my charts are looking. Simple as that, guys. But the next thing for me is probably this hourly closure here. Got this hourly closing in 10 minutes. Nice bullish close. I'm long in gold. Long all day. Let's say we close here. You've got like 35 ticks there. You can go break even and then into them highs there. You can actually put another liquidity target there as well. So there you go. You've got your targets for longs there. I'm glad you're feeling okay now, mate. Thank you, Connor. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better too. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I've still got bad headache and sore throat, but nowhere near as bad as I were. I was in a bit of a state on Saturday, I'll tell you that. There's been some sickness going around though recently. I'm not the only person who's got it. Like a few of my family members have had it. Some of my friends have had it too. So I'm probably not even the only one here who's been sick recently. What about the resistance at 30.24? Yeah, I've got some resistance at 30.24. The thing with this, you have got some resistance here. Okay, but I'll assess that if we enter the position. Let's say gold closes bullish here. And look at that, you've got 20 ticks into 30.24. I'll just manage my trade at 30.24. And then I'll take partials up here. So I'm aware that we've got a level here. And if I'm aware I've got a level here, I'll just manage the position. Go break even, take partials, let the rest run at that level. I'm not good, like I say, I'll take the trade based off this level here at 30.21. We get above there and close and we get longs, I'll just manage at 30.24. For example, I'll just go break even. Nice 20 tick push into that level, I'll go break even. Because if you zoom out a little bit now, if you zoom out on gold, there's a lot of noise to the left now. You know, you've got a lot, look at to the left here. It's not just 30.24, you've got like 30.25, 30.28, 30.24. There's a lot of noise to the left, so you got to actively manage when it's like that. Okay? Have you tested the strategy on NQ? Not long term, but a lot of people in the community have, and they have a lot of success with it. There's a lot of traders in the community who trade NQ. And they have success with it. Probably a few here as well, to be fair. Nice one for the lights, guys. Good turnout as well today. Nice. But yeah, let's get a closure back above here. Get some buys on gold. But yeah, you're absolutely right, mate. If you want to have your level here, that's absolutely fine. If you want to have your level here, that is not wrong at all. That's just a nice hourly level. You can see resistance, support. But I'm going to try and catch gold longs above here on this like 15-30 minute time frame. Guys, if you want to join the Telegram, the free Telegram, I'll put the link in the YouTube comments, and I'll pin it. I've just pinned the free Telegram links. If you want to join, just click that link, join the free Telegram, and yeah, you'll be notified every time I go live. Yo, Matt, how's it going, bro? Are we gonna get that closure here on gold? Look at this hourly. Look at this hourly. Let's see how this hourly closes, okay, guys? This could be nice. DND, how's it going? Everybody's here today. Good to see you guys. We're back streaming. Like I say, for those who've just joined, I wasn't live yesterday because I was sick over the weekend. But we're back to normal now. Back to normal. And yes. That's it. But yeah, back above here is fine for me. You can see resistance acting as support. Look, you've got resistance acting as support. You could have a rejection from here. So if we close back above, like so, I'd expect the next candle to take that liquidity, especially if the hourly closes bullish. 4 hourly. That 4 hourly is shocking. I'd like a stronger close on the 4. Look at that 4 hour. That is literally telling you absolutely nothing. I'm thinking about withdrawing my personal because I'm not liking how it's going. You're 17. I don't know what to say about that, man. I started looking at the charts when I was 17, to be fair. But I didn't actually... I started looking into it when I was 17, but I started an account when I was like just turned 18. Because if my brother Porter funded, I think I don't know what to suggest with that, bro. I mean, you could just I don't know. I don't want to say any. I can't say out. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. DND. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that. Yeah, what company? Oh, is gold gonna get this bullish close on the hourly here? Wow. Because if we close bullish here and get back above this level, you're probably gonna push the next hour. And that's the 4 hour open to push higher too. Which is decent. Here we go. I'm going to get ready to enter some hourly long positions soon. But I am, like I say, I am cautious of this level here at 2024, 2025 area. Okay? FTMO? Yeah, FTMO, fine. I got 100k with Alpha Capital. I've not really, to be honest with you, getting verified with Alpha was probably the quickest. Nah, it was up there with the quickest. It only took like 2 working days, which is good, to be fair. Yeah, you do, mate. When you go for a payout, I don't care what firm it is, they all ask for ID. Yeah, when you go to any prop firm, they ask for a payout. You get ID'd. Well, every prop firm that I've got payouts with, they've asked for a payout. Top Step being one of them. Yeah, D&D, there's no rush, mate. The market, you've got 2 months until you're 18. The market, just realise, I always say this to the community members, if they ever feel FOMO, just look at this weekly chart on gold. Like, back here, when half of the people here wasn't even born, 1987, gold was still trading. Look at that. Gold was still trading all this time, and it's going to be trading all over here in 2034. So you've got so much time to FOMO and so much time to look for entries. You should be happy that you're getting. You're looking at the charts at the same age I looked at the charts. Insane. Very good to see, man. Because I started like maybe a month before I turned 18, and then started looking, and then made an account when I turned 18. Joe, you'll be looking for this long? Yes, I will, mate. If we can close bullish, doesn't look like it's going to leave a bit of a wick here. Four hours just opened as well, guys. Just be careful. You normally get a bigger bottom wick. Like, look at the 4 hour wicks. I'd expect a big wick. If we get a decent push down, I'll put a buy stop in for a push higher. And the thing as well, the problem with trying to start a prop firm so early is that if you get banned, say from a good prop firm like Top Step or FTMO, when you actually turn 18, they just won't allow you to make an account. So you've just ruined it for like the next 5 years, or how long you want to be trading prop firms. Do you know what I mean? So just wait for 2 months, gather data, back test, forward test, pick up new things in the market, and then smash it when it comes to it, bro. Save up some money for them prop firm accounts as well. It's probably a good thing that it'll probably help you. Yeah, I'd expect if this is going to flip now, I'm personally not going to take it. I'm not taking this, just due to the fact that it's just left a big wick. Probably will come and wick fill that though. I'd expect if this flips now, you're gonna see gold push higher. This when it executes, that is. The thing with buy stops as well, you don't get executed until this pushes the highs like that. But I'm not in this, guys. I'm not taking this trade. I'm just waiting for my better opportunity. Mm -mm. The thing why this is a decent trade as well is because look at this level. Every time you've come into it, you've rejected away. So yeah, if you're in on this hourly, nice work. You're probably gonna get that push now. Really nice trade actually. Oh, I should have said I'm in it so we can get the thumbnail that we've taken W's on stream. Nah, I'll tell you when I'm in, guys. When I'm taking trades, I'll tell you. Simple as that. Like, I'm personally not in this. I wanted a stronger close. I didn't like how we rejected here. 2023, this level, look, resistance, support, look to the left, you can see big level. I didn't like how we're this hourly. I wanted this hourly to close bullish, and it just didn't. It closed bullish, but it closed bullish with a wick. That's telling me that there's some rejection there last minute, look. Mm. 112 in one. The thing is as well, D&D, like you put in all that into a personal account. You put in that into a personal account. You need to understand, you need to be looking at the right things. I don't know how long you've been trading, but if you just go straight in with everything, like you've sold your PlayStation, you know, you've gone straight into a personal account, you're expected to lose it. There's just so much pressure there. I personally wouldn't go that route. Look at that. Just smashed break even. How many? 12 ticks. That's the reason I didn't take it. Just because look at the 5. Came up, rejected last minute. And on the 15, that's just a wick. And on the hourly, it's a little bit of a wick. Oh, yeah, let me do that really quickly. Just want to emphasize that I'm not in this, so people can't be fuming that they... You said you were in it? No, I didn't. I said I'm just watching. I will be in it if we get some confirmation. If we confirm, I'll take it. Got liquidity up there. If we confirm, I'll take this. I'm not taking it here though. Just not convinced on that closure on the hourly. I wanted a stronger closure. Because you need to realise that, yeah, this level here is the level that I wanted to get above. Okay? But look how far we closed above it. We literally closed above it by 7 ticks. You know, look at what you've got in the way. You've literally got a level here, and you've got a little bit of a level like we mentioned before at 2023. You've actually just rejected that. So if we closed more bullish, I'd be more happy to take the push. Because we could just come into this level and reject down. And you don't want that. So you've been learning since November, mate. Don't expect anything. Seriously, I wouldn't even be looking like... Guys, if you've not got at least 1,000 to put in a personal account, like, and don't expect anything crazy from trading. Like, these signal groups that tell you put 300 in and you'll make your weekly wage is just a lie, okay? It's just a big lie. And that's where most people get it wrong. You need to put your money into other things like, you know, you can maybe try it in a challenge. You know, they're like £39 or something. You know, get some good mentorship. Obviously, it doesn't have to... guys, don't think I'm saying, oh, join my mentorship. No, I'm not. If you want to join me, you can join me. If you find somebody else, find somebody else. But, you know, make sure you're following the right people. Find a decent mentor. Because it will speed up your journey so much. And it'll stop you from doing dumb stuff. Like putting and I'm not saying this is you DND, but putting like £200 in a personal, if you don't expect to make serious gains, because you're not going to, if you're using correct risk and you've got £200 in a personal, you're not going to make serious gains. And that's what most people want. They want to make serious gains in a £200 account, and it's just not going to work. You know, if you're risking like 2%, 3%, it's like £6 or something. But if you want to use a personal just to get used to execution, you know, test your strategy, that's absolutely fine. I'm not saying it's wrong. Just, it depends what your aim is with it. Okay? And I don't know what your aim is with that. Obviously, gold's pushing now. Look at that. Anybody in this? I want to check, see if any community members are in this. Interested. Cheers for the lights, guys. Nice one. Smashing it. Oh, I would have liked to have caught that, to be fair. It'd have been good. It'd have been good for the stream. Oh, we've taken a W. But what's that? 17.20 ticks or something? I like marking stuff up. It's good to mark it up and manage it. Because if I were in this now, I'd be break even. Okay. Really pissed off. I had to buy stopping, cancelled on rejection. Yeah, don't be too bothered about that, man. If you need to realise as well, it depends where your level is as well, Arthur. It all depends on where your level is. Because my level was here. To me, this wasn't a strong enough closure. I like to see a strong closure, and if it's like hovering around the level, that for me isn't accepted. Like, it isn't a strong closure. If your level, for example, is here, then yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's a closure. But for me, it was literally hovering around the level of like, is it a strong, it's like in between. And for me, if it's like that, I just let it go. And it's not even been that much of a push. Like, if it hit TP like that, then yeah, you'd be a bit forward, but it's literally like a 10 tick push. Like, you'd be break even now. You wouldn't have even took partials. And that's the thing, like, yeah, you feel FOMO. Even I feel FOMO sometimes, but I don't act on that emotion. You know, there's one thing like feeling it and acting on it and then just taking like 10 random trades. But I just don't feel that anymore. I do feel it, sorry, I just don't act on it. And that's the difference, really. But if we get some confirmation now, I'll be taking these longs. I just want to share this in the community really quickly, what I'm seeing. Dead. Oh, pushing now. Look at that. Where would that have been now? I'm in this trade. Nice as meal. Good work, man. Nice. Good to see. Executing to your rules. Nice. That's the thing as well, like, execute to your levels, execute to your rules. Don't execute to what anybody else has got. Like, you see the market the same way every time, every day. Because someone sees it slightly different. For example, my level was here. It was just on the verge of, is it closing above or below, so I left it. If yours was lower, you could have took it. Got taken out break even. Wasn't very confident in the trade anyway. Yeah, it's messed about a bit, hasn't it, to be fair? It's literally... Look at the 5 minutes. They've not taken any laws in so long. Wasn't a bad trade, though. Was not a bad trade. Look at that. Flying now. I expected it, to be fair. I expected it to push higher after closing. Just didn't close strong enough. It's just one of them. I'll get the next one. I will make sure I catch the next one. Yeah, it was a bit of a... If you go on the minute chart, look at that. Executed, drawdown, push higher. I'd have probably gone break even after it pushed here, like 15, 20 ticks. So I probably would have still been in it. But it would have been a bit of a tough hold. Look at that. Where was your level, Anton? It really, guys, it all depends on where your level were. It was. Wherever your level was, that's if you executed or not. But for me, it just wasn't a strong enough clause. If it was down here, it was perfect. Here, probably. But where I had it, no. Yeah, for sure, there'll be more. Definitely was. There always is. Gold's going nowhere. 3 buys today, 3 wins. I'm doing me nicely. Good stuff, Alex. Nice work, bro. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, I'm looking for confirmation. Get some confirmation and get these longs and be done. Be done for the day. That's what I want. That's what I want now. I just want some confirmation around here. Let's get this long here off. Get some confirmation. Let's say price confirms. Push into these highs, get break even, take partials, and then be done for the day. That's literally me. Okay? You are looking at the hourly now. Why are you looking at that rather than 30 out of interest? Reason for looking at the hourly is because if you look at this breakout here, the hourly is the only time frame that is valid. So if you look at the hourly, that's valid. If you look at the 30, it's not. The reason the impulse entry is not valid on the 30 is because you've not taken recent liquidity. And it's not valid on the 15 because you've not taken recent liquidity. So the only time frame that's valid is the hourly entry. So if the hourly entry is only valid, I'm only going to be looking and managing on the hourly. But I can't take hourly impulse entries because it's gone without me. So I'm going to be looking for confirmation on the 5 and the 15 now. Okay? You literally look at your time frame, find out which one's valid. Once you find your valid time frame, you stick on that and enter and execute on that. Hope that makes sense. Ba-dum. But yeah, any confirmation here and we're on, guys. Stay locked in. We'll be catching a trade here soon, I think. It'd have been nice to have caught that though. I'd have been break even with partials for sure. 30 ticks, yeah, definitely. Is that wick down too big? What do you want to take an entry on the 15, Matt? Yeah, for me it is. If you want to take a 15 flip, that's like a 30 tick top stop loss now. I'd personally say that's too big for me. I'd like to see some confirmation here. Get some confirmation, then get longs into here. Dun, dun. That short we took yesterday. I took it across 2 accounts. Was beautiful. That was a textbook entry. Look at that. Liquidity taken. Closure. Entry. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, 15 wasn't bad. Just too big now. That push down, look at that. 38 ticks. It's quite a bit, man. It's quite a bit. For me anyway, mate. And that's the thing, if you've caught your 1 to 2 trades in the day, like, be done. You know? If you've caught your 1 to 2 trades, be done, guys. If you've caught your ticks, lock out and be done. There's no need to be stressing it. Come back tomorrow. And crush it again tomorrow. Get your 1 to 2 trades and lock out again tomorrow. That's all I do. 1 to 2 trades a day for a long enough period of time, valid trades, and you'll start seeing that consistency grow. Tell you what, that range that kept mentioned before, possible. Could be a nice level to get back above the buys, that. If we don't confirm in the next like 8 minutes. I'm desperate to take a trade. I need some ticks. Have a walk away. Go for a walk. Shut the laptop. Just do like a self-hour lockout or something. There's a few ways to do it. Like, you're desperate to take a trade, but just realize the entry that you wanted, it only pushed 30 ticks. And you might thinking that's all you need for the day, but what you don't need for the day now is to get FOMO and revenge trade and lose 30 ticks. You know? You know, you think you need it now, but you don't. You'll catch it another time, bro. If you got any questions, guys, feel free to drop a question in the comments too. And yeah, drop a like on the stream as well. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you've not already. How many likes are we on right now? We're on 12. Let's smash 15, guys. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Yeah, and be sure to ask any questions too. I tell you what, last couple of days I've been really tired. If price retests 30.25, is that a confirmation for a buy? No, you'd want it not to retest it. You'd want it to break above. You want it to break above. Closure above, then it is confirmed. Not just a retest. A retest is when it comes into it to retest lower. You'd want a closure above for it to go higher. Jonathan, what is your average RR? Personally, I think risk to reward is a lot of rubbish. I know a lot of people use it. I think it's a lot of rubbish. Risk to reward's always evolving as you're in the position. And risk to reward always changes as you manage your position. So average RR to me doesn't mean anything. Knowing your average risk to reward means absolutely nothing to me personally. But we catch some good trades. Like yesterday we hit what, 5R? 5 risk to reward here in 5 minutes. Look, we had this trade here. It actually ran more, look. It ran to a 10 risk to reward. Which, if you wanna look at your average R, that's absolutely fine. I personally don't look at it. Because you can manage your position like on one trade like 20 ticks because you need to. You know, if you're too fixated on your risk to reward, you're not trading the market. You're trading your risk to reward, and that's not how you want to trade. So that's why I try to keep that out of it as much as possible. You'll see a lot of traders who'll say, "Oh, I go long here, and I'm only taking profits here at a 2R." And I'll say, why? Why are you only going long and taking profits at a 2R? He goes, oh, because that's my data. That's what because that's how I feel. I'm like, you've literally got liquidity here to take. You need to be managing here. So you need to be managing at, 0.83, or you need to be managing at least at this liquidity, which is like a 1.68. So it just goes out the window when people have got this risk to reward tool up saying, you're not trading the market, you're trading what you see on a risk to reward tool. Make sure to join Joe's community as you're missing out and wasting time. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, Anton. Nice one, bro. Really do, man. Thank you, bro. What do you think of HS TikTok's trading plan? Fucking hell. Absolutely shocking. Whatever, however people are... To be honest, the new people, the new to trading, they haven't got a clue who to follow and that, but they'll soon find out when they join. It's just it's just affiliate marketers. They're not traders. Half of these Dubai traders, or like I saw these FX traders before, the trading pad or something, and they're just cringy affiliate marketers, man. They've never looked at a chart. They've never put the work in. They literally buy fancy clothes and buy nice cars and, well, rent, not buy, rent nice cars and make affiliate money. I respect that a lot. What you just said about managing trades, yeah, nice one, man. Cheers, Lee. Also, by the time you're managing the trade, it's not longer a 1% risk, so you're not a 10 or no. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing as well. Like, if you're managing the trade based on the market and not your feelings towards a risk to reward tool, let's say you entered long here, for example, with your stops on these lows. Like, yeah, you've got like a 4.4 RR, but let's say you're taking partials to the market here and here. Then that's not a 4R or a 4.4R. It's probably like a 2. Because you're taking partials, you're managing your position, you're trailing your stop. It's just a lot of rubbish. And it's always evolved. Like, I can take a trade one day with a 15 tick stop, and it can move 30 ticks and I get a 2R. The next day it moves 60, I get a 4R. What does me understanding that it's a 2R to a 4R help? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. The only thing that a risk to reward tool does is give traders ego. Give traders an ego to say, right, look at this, I'm having my stop here, and I only take 10R trades. So I'm not going to trade the market, I'm going to trade my ego, because all I do is take 10R trades, and gold will go all the way up here, and it's just a load of rubbish. It's like, trade the market. It's not a bad thing, guys. If you have actual data to back up a risk reward tool and you've got a strategy where you know, for example, trailing a stop, or you know, you're not changing, you are trading the market. And you're not trading your risk to reward tool, yeah, that data can be handy. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of traders don't trade the market. They'll trade a risk to reward tool, and it just gives them an ego. Who did you follow legit traders when you first started? When I first started, I used to watch a lot of Tom Dante. Tom Dante, obviously I was the era when Sean Lee, I don't know if anybody knows Sean Lee nowadays, but Sean Lee was very, very big in the Forex space. When I first started, like 7 years, 8 years ago, Sean Lee was like the main guy, and he was very, very good. Very, very good trader. I don't know what he's doing now. I don't think he's as good, but he used to be insane. But yeah, Tom Dante. Yeah, probably them two were the main. Like big traders. I don't know. I don't think they're big anymore, but they used to be big and they used to be very good. I'm looking for a closure above 25 now, Matt. Closes above here, because look what we've done. We've come close to this level again, and we've rejected it. So you could even have it a little bit lower if you wanted. Let me get this out of the way. Could even have it a little bit lower. Yeah, man, it's all ego to look good on the... Yeah, 100%. They'll go, oh, I only take 3... Watch me and my Telegram signal group how we took a 15R trade in 10 minutes. I'm like... Number 1, you didn't take it. Number 2, it's demo. And number 3, you probably got the idea off somebody else. That was the best one on my TikTok. Someone said, thanks for the live, bro. Just shared that trade with my Telegram signals group and we won. I was like, yeah, nice one. So they followed my live. They watched my live. They took the trade and they won for their signal group. So I know it happens. Red news at 2? I thought there weren't any news today. Forex factory. Let's go, guys. Nothing. Do you mean tomorrow? Red news at 2. Have I filtered this incorrectly? Oh yeah, you've got amber, orange. Yeah, it's not needed. And that's the thing as well. You want to trade without the emotion. And what is emotion? Emotion saying to yourself, all right, I'm going to sell here. I'm going to have my stop here at 20 ticks because I want a 20 tick stop loss. And I'm going to only target a 5-to-1. Okay? What is this doing? Is this trading the market or is this trading emotionally? Or is this trading what you want to see? No. If this was a true trader, you'd be going, oh, I'm going short here. I'm having my stop on these highs and I'm going to be taking partials down here. And look at that. That's a 1.5. Risk to reward mean absolute. That tool means nothing. But if you use it in the right way with your data, yeah, it definitely can be used. Like if you've got like a mechanical approach to trading, a risk to reward tool definitely can help. Orange news. Yeah. Nice. We're getting this breakout now. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the news at 25 minutes. Let me check the community really quickly. I'll tell you what, it gave a textbook entry. Naz gave a textbook entry today. We were talking about this in the community. Was it the 15? It was there, wasn't it? Nice. That entry there. Beautiful. Can't get my... Nice little entry there on Naz. I think that was it. What would that have been on that one candle? Look at that. 6R. Yeah, we got a 6R trade there. What's gold are you gonna give us? What is this? Instantly breaking out. Bang. There's been a lack of liquidity grabs today, I'll tell you that. A lack of liquidity grabs. Dun, 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 dun. Grab first liquidity target. Yeah. Good. It was good. I'm still looking for longs. We're back above this level. I'm looking for longs. It's just if it's gonna set up or not. It's just one of them. I can't take it. If it's not to the plan, I'm not taking it. Simple as that. And the plan for me is to break above this level. Take some liquidity on these candles, look. None of these candles have taken liquidity. So we broke above, we've not taken liquidity, we've not done step 2, which is take liquidity. Because we've not done step 2, I can't do step 3, which is a flip entry. And if I can't do step 3, I can't take the trade. If we don't see step 2, I can't take the trade. Okay? And you'll see so many entries. Like, you know, you've got an entry here. You've got the hourly entry here. You know, there's so many. You got this entry here that a few took in the community. From what I've seen. So there's plenty of entries. Plenty. You just need to choose the ones that you execute. Dun, 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 dun. Do you have a plan that follows a step-by-step to learn? Yes, I do, Charlie, bro. Yep. Literally the course. If you follow the course, and then probably the most recent course video that I posted as well, it's literally a step-by-step to everything. My system that I've got, it's mechanical, but it's also a little bit discretionary, like with the levels, your liquidity targets, and obviously your management, because management on... You need to understand that trade management is different for every trade that you're taking. You know, some trades will have a 20 tick first target where you need to manage. Some trades will have a 30 to 40 tick. Some will have a 15. Like, every trade will have different liquidity points. So that... The trade management for me is always the same. The levels, some people have different levels. Like, my level for buys might be here. Somebody else's might be here. But it is what it is. That you're always going to have a little bit of discretion. And you need that discretion in trading. But my actual strategy, I've got 3 setups. And how I look for them 3 setups is quite mechanical. And it's quite step by step, yeah. Charlie, I'd advise you to join the community team. It'd be the best decision you ever make. Appreciate that, man. Anton, legend. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the feedback. And the recommendation. And that's the thing, like, you'll see a lot of traders, trading live, and they'll trade based off feel and gut feeling. A lot of them will go, oh, we're pulling back into here, and they'll just start buying. And yeah, they might have experience 10 years in the market, and for them it's fine. But for people who are trying to learn a strategy, that's impossible. You know, you need a sort of a plan to follow and a sort of a route. Like, for me, it's range, wait for a range, wait for your closure, take impulse, no impulse, take confirmation. Back to waiting for a range. Okay, so I try to keep it as step by step as possible. And that's why we're so successful. Yeah, sounds like I will... Is on it. YouTube. Is there a link? Charlie, oh, yeah, mate. I'll, let me share the link now, guys. I've just shared the link for the Discord community. If anybody wants to join, you can sign up there. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, I've only been in a week or so, and the community will keep you right. Appreciate that, Darren, man. Appreciate that. And that's the thing. Everything that I've got, every concept that I've got, is literally like 7 years of building different, building different concepts. You know, why have I got the recent liquidity grab rule? Why have I got, the 4 candle rule? The different rules that I've got is to prevent FOMO, to prevent silly losses. And that's all in there. It's not, like I said, I keep it as simple as it needs to be. It's not super, super difficult. Keep it as simple as it needs to be, and that's it. The execution that we do is perfect. Yeah, the hourly's looking good. I'm going to take hourly longs, actually. That's the next step for me, hourly longs. But yeah, if anybody wants to join the Discord community, the 2 links are in there. That should take you straight to join. I hope they're working. If they're not working, let me know. But them 2 links should be working. But the reason I'm looking at this hourly now is because you've taken liquidity here. We're closing back above the range. We've ticked step 1, we've ticked step 2. Now we can look for longs into our liquidity, which will be up here. I'm just going to share this screenshot in the community too. Oh, kept. That US 100 trade is insane, man. Watching. Yeah, looking good. This owl is looking good, to be fair. You should see this liquidity taken now. If you get that closure above here. Look at that 15, just no bottom wick. No bottom wick on the 15. No bottom wick on the 30. Ugly PA, man. Ugly, ugly PA. Cheers to the lights, guys. Nice one. If you haven't already, guys, drop a like, subscribe. And nice one. There's some great targets. Yeah, there's some great targets for today. I expect, look at that. Trendline liquidity, as we mentioned. Getting blasted now. Yeah, that's nice. Yes, we can't enter 15-minute longs. 15's closed above, but we've not taken any liquidity, so we can't take 15 longs above the level. The only thing we can do now is wait for the hourly, try and take hourly trades. If the hourly doesn't set up, I'll just stay active in the community and we'll go from there. We've got these liquidity highs to take. But there's been a few trades already today. If you've caught any of them, like I say, it's good stuff. Oh. What's the chat saying? Let me check now, guys. For starting, would you advise using a laptop or having a good PC setup at home? I only had when I was starting up. I only had a MacBook. Yeah, I only had a MacBook. I didn't have a PC until I started streaming. When I started streaming, yeah, I wanted a PC because like I wanted a couple of monitors and stuff. But you don't need that. You only need a computer. It doesn't have to be a MacBook. It can be anything. Ooh, hourly's looking good. We've got 10 minutes to wait here. Could get some hourly entries here. Hourly entries back above here would be nice. Coming into a decent level. You got a decent level there. Yeah, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine, man. You've got laptop, that's good. I did just fine with a laptop. You like I say, you can have a PC set up if you want. If you think that it'll, you know, but I think a laptop for me, because I did travel trading as well. Like a laptop for me was very was just perfect. You know, I couldn't carry a PC around with me. So it depends what you want to use it for. If you know you're just going to be home all the time, then yeah, that's fine. But I traveled a lot. When I started getting profitable, I started traveling. Big range right now. I'm happy with it. That's what I like to see. I want to get a closure back above here. Nice strong close, bottom wick. Let's buy it up. Let's buy her up. If we get a closure here, I'll just take longs into them highs. That's absolutely fine for me. Cheers for the likes, guys. Nice one. Smashed it. 16 likes. Appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, guys, let's smash the subscribe button. Yeah, I think that's good, Charlie. 1,000 is good. Especially if you get like a bonus. If you can get like a 50% bonus with some, you know, brokers. I know that the one that I use, I've got a 50% bonus, but it depends. Like, you can just use prop firms too. I personally just use prop firms at the moment. It's hard to juggle like 6 different accounts at once. So adding your personal in there as well as prop firms is just difficult. I'll use personal probably next year or something. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I want to clear this level. Every time we've come into this level, just look to the left and look here with big rejections. So if you get a closure above here, if we come into it, bottom wick into it, what we're going to do, we're going to push away. We're likely to push away. That's why I'm interested in getting back above here. Okay. And that's the thing as well. You have to put enough in that you're going to be happy as well. If you just want to put a couple of hundred in and just get used to execution, that's absolutely fine. Don't think that's wrong. It's good. But if you think you're going to make thousands and thousands off like a couple of £100, like £100 to £200, it's just not going to work. You know, one trade, that's gone. Don't believe the Signal Group sign-up offers. But Charlie, you can drop me a message on TikTok. If you've got me on TikTok, drop me a message. If you've got any questions, mate, just drop me a message there. Yeah, I want this hourly to close bullish. Let me just... Let's get this... Right, nice. Nice. Yeah, because I had my level, if you was wondering, I had my level here before, okay? And we closed above that, and we've just passed and pushed into a bigger level here. So if I have a level close to another level when I'm entering, I'll just delete that and keep the level that I want to get, the bigger level that I want to get above, if that makes sense. That's the reason why I changed it to that. If this level wasn't in the way, I wouldn't have this in. Long stream, yeah, long stream today, guys. I said that I'd do a longer one because I was away yesterday. I'm very tired since being sick over the weekend. I don't like these no bottom wicks. Look, no bottom wick, no bottom wick. It just makes me very suspicious. You know, to be honest, touch wood, I sorted my OBS settings out, so the stream shouldn't be as laggy. The stream should be almost perfect. How long have we been on now? Like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I'll stay on. I'm watching this hourly close. If this hourly doesn't get back above this level, we'll call it there, and I'll just stay active in the community. We'll catch a couple of trades in the community by the end of the day. There's already been some decent entries. I know some people have profited already, which is good to see. I don't think you're going to get a close above. Yeah, we've got 3 minutes. If we get above, I want to get a closure maybe like above, like here. If we get a closure here, I'll long into these highs. If not, we just gotta wait. It's what it is. Like, it doesn't bother me because I know that my plan, if it makes me wait, it's saving me from taking a stupid trade. Let's say I get impatient and I long below this level. And I say, oh, I'm just gonna go for it anyway, and I'm gonna long at this level. What could happen? Price could come into this level that we haven't got above, reject down and take me out. And that's me not following my plan, and that's me taking a stupid loss to my plan, not to my plan. So if I get back above there, we've got closures to go long. All good here. Stream is perfect today. Great stuff. Good to hear. Great to hear. But yeah, community members, if we don't get this closure above here, I'll stay active in the gold. We'll stay active in the gold chat, and we'll try and catch some longs. We'll try and catch these longs. I'm pretty sure we'll catch some before the day closes. But yeah, I had to tweak a few OBS settings. Tell you what, literally, the one setting can just throw your stream off completely, and I just can't believe, like, I literally had one setting, and something to do with my bitrate was like 100 bits too small, so I just had to put my bitrate 100 more up, and now my streams are better. Just that one thing. And you won't think one thing like that could do it. And it literally did. News in 2 shouldn't do much more. Yeah, probably not. I hope it doesn't just throw the market off. We're going to get that strong closure above though. You want to get back above here. Yeah, you want to get back above here. And something that I've noticed as well, the fluctuation in viewers isn't going crazy. Like, the stream settings that I had before, the stream was going from like 30 to 40 viewers to like 6 or to like 2. I was like, why would like 40 people be watching 1 minute and then 6 the next? Now it's like steady 25 to 30, which is good to see, which is normal. I was just so like, I thought like YouTube had done something, but it's not. It was my settings. No, we're not going to get that closure anyway. It's annoying. But patience pays. You know, FOMO will kill you. Very expensive is FOMO. And this is why I don't go long at levels like this. The reason I won't just go long now at this level, because we haven't closed above, is because look what could happen. Exactly this. We're rejecting this level now. And what's that doing? It's put me in drawdown. That's why we need a closure above. Because you're more likely, if you get a closure above, to push higher. Okay? Just understand that's why we're not going long yet. And I'm just going to wait for that closure above, guys. Okay? But, like I said, we got that news that's just come out. I'm gonna wait for a closure above here for them longs. Be aware that you've got this level here at 30.29. And yeah, if you get that closure above this level, you should be free. That's what I'm going to leave you on, guys. If we get a closure above here in the next 15 minutes, you should be free to take some longs on gold into these highs here and then into these highs here. Okay? That's what I'm going to be looking at anyway. So yeah, appreciate everyone for tuning into the stream. Community members, well, let's stay active in the gold chat now and try and catch these longs, okay? All right. Right, guys. If you want to get access to the community, I've just posted the community link in the chat. Feel free to join there. And YouTube guys, I'll see you tomorrow. If you're not in the community, I'll see you tomorrow. And if we get a closure above this level, I'm going to be looking for some longs, but right now I can't. Until we get that closure above, whether that's on the 15, 30, hourly, but we'll see. I did want these longs on the hourly if we got a closure above, and it'd be pushing now. Thanks for the help. We'll message you on TikTok. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. Nice one. But yeah, guys, that's me done for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. Tread safe, and yeah, I'll see you in the community. See you in the community. It's just annoying how we didn't close above there. I wanted that. I really did want that. I wanted that. It is what it is. We'll wait for the clean setup. Anyway, guys, in a bit. Peace.